¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estáis? Bienvenidos al canal de Lord Guzmán. Es mentira que yo esté estornudando estando a 36 grados, pero esa es mi nariz y no puedo descambiarla ya con 45 años que tengo, así que es lo que hay. Estamos jugando The Witcher y estamos en el episodio 51 de Witcher 3, ¿vale? Estamos con los DLC, con lo cual en poco tiempo tenemos una actualización de GOG, espero que no sea muy larga. Estamos ya con los DLC, con lo cual lo normal es que esto estemos en la recta final del juego, evidentemente. Eso es lo normal. Hay uno de los DLC que es más cortito que el otro, que es este, precisamente, que estamos jugando ahora. El primero de los dos es un poco más corto que el otro, ¿vale? Y el segundo, sí, el segundo tiene una duración casi como de un juego se tratase, ¿no? De unas 20 horas. Al menos eso dicen. Porque yo lo completé en algo menos. Bueno, pues ahí estamos.
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in
Venga,
these woods.
venga, juego, adentro. Recordamos que estábamos celebrando una boda.
Gads! Bear!
Bear? That? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Me!
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound.
Se ha puesto toda la cara llena
The
de...
missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Vale, ya se la ha quitado de
Might
la
have
cara.
eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
No he visto nada. Ah, bueno, ahora. Vale, pero te lo medio censuran un poquito.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
A bailar el brujo.
Faster till we expire.
Hay que tener en cuenta que este es un personaje que sale una vez o dos en las novelas, Shani, y sin embargo uno de los protagonistas del The Witcher 1 se echaba de menos en el The Witcher 3, la verdad.
And
Suerte que apareció en el
now,
DLC.
a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Bueno, lo que se entendía como baile romántico y pegado en el medievo, claro. Que era eso, básicamente, es lo que estoy
You're rather
diciendo.
good at this.
Tocar la manita, si acaso.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all. Though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
I'm not sure I do.
Comiéndole la boca.
What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Yes, yes, but admit it. It was fantastic, eh?
Is there anything you do that's not fantastic?
The ladies loved my kisses, not to mention the other tricks I perform with my lips.
Yes. We'd best not mention those. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please?
Very well.
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything.
Puedo
Don't have
sentirlo
any
todo,
control
no
over
tengo
what I
control
do
sobre
or
nada de lo que
say,
digo o hago,
Why do you ask?
pero
Because
puedo
I
sentirlo
wonder
todo.
what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Yo nunca te habría
Well,
forzado.
I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
But what?
I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little Robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gaunter O'Dim, Master
Gaunter O'Dim,
Mirror.
el espejo, el
What
señor
he's
espejo.
doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped it on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply, and certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. They desire many a pair, and reap gobs of coin.
So I've heard. Crackers. Radovid took the order of the Flaming Rose. Punched it.
But gingerbread's naught but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
Sí, ¿no?
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. You seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
No pienso seguir escuchando
I
esto.
came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me. But I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
¿Dónde quieres ir a
I
parar?
shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry.
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go.
The night's still young.
Tienes razón.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
If I may, Shani, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Superior.
Look!
Oh, jackass!
Let's go kill
Of all
some.
these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches.
Hay que ver una manera de llegar ahí arriba.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that fix.
¿Cómo coño llegó ahí arriba, tío?
Hey, you're rushing too.
¿No hay forma de subir ahí arriba? ¿Cómo coño subo ahí arriba? ¿Cómo subo? ¿Cómo subo? ¿Cómo subo? No tengo ni idea ahí. No hay escalera para subir, tío. Está esto, pero esto no sirve para subir ahí arriba, tío.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Nadie ve una escalera, ¿no? Por aquí, ¿no? En ningún lado, ¿no?
Give us a kiss, donkey.
No tengo ni idea de cómo subir ahí arriba, loco. Pero ni idea, vamos. Ya me imagino que se podrá, pero no tengo ni idea.
Over themselves to catch a painted pig.
Smearing their wedding garb with muck.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing beaux?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Tain't there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us
no,
gentry folk have other
La gente de
diversions.
clase tenemos otras
What's the
diversiones.
object?
¿Cuál es el objetivo?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Me uno a la diversión.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Bueno.
Observe, Shani.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to be you, don't it?
He talks a big talk. Let's see how big his stroke.
¿Algo más? ¿Hay aquí en el fondo? ¿Alguien más se le ha quedado la zapatilla por aquí? Que me quedo sin oxígeno.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
Mucky as it might be, the lake still couldn't keep my shoe from you.
See my blueberry? Such devotion in a small matter. Now imagine my devotion in matters large.
Something specific in mind?
Why, naturally. Ride off with me, Shani. To Kovir, Povis, Zeracania even. With a maid like you at my side, I could conquer the world.
Lovely plans, but I fear they're impossible to realize in just one evening.
Sí, en una sola tarde es
Too
imposible.
true. But it's nice to dream. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is, on.
Thank you.
Espérate, porque todavía nos podemos divertir más.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Know myself. Losing shoes in lakes has ever been much of a problem about this.
Think you are? Ain't about fishing up shoes. Now, what else am I-
Ladies and gentlemen,
Witcher, as I live and breathe.
gather around.
You'll frighten me, kiddies.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting the newlyweds.
What's that frown about?
Drink with
Dale
us.
ahí un traguito
I
ahí.
never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elf and happiness. Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
My auntie says I talk too much.
Ah, bueno, hay una escalera aquí. Joder.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways.
That reptile gave me a dual skin.
What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense. Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
I'm all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well,
Bueno,
when
llegados
it
a
comes
este
right
punto.
down to it,
Yes?
you see, the thing is,
Come now, spit it out.
I...
Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we returned.
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little milk.
Ah, my first Witcher contract. Done. Fire eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher, for damn certain.
Todo del cerdo, de
What
coger el
sport
cerdo.
is this? Blustering about pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned king of the swineherds. and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
¿Y qué hay que hacer?
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Muy bien, perseguiremos a varios.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with ass ears chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Me? Nothing.
Good.
Bien.
Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One pig penned.
Vamos. Vamos, ven aquí. Eso es, uno en cada lado.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned king of the swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hayseeds.
Dame. Claro, podíamos haber intentado por
Forgive me,
uno.
Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
Este está muy manido. Vamos con este.
My sweet, you are no mere maid. but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But well, I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it all for us both. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how...
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
Oh.
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our da on his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Perdonadme, no lo sabía.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally. We would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw. No one accuses Vladimir von Everett of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
No quiero pelear
Chill,
con
jump,
vosotros.
bud, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it! Rah! Hi-ya!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
No, tío, no lo hagas. No.
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your gob, you ploughing gentle fuck.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shave? Had enough peasant spawn? Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett? A Witcher? Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
Ni lo sueñes.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in
Siempre
life?
eres igual de encantador.
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and
Escucha,
fist
esta
on a
partida
leash
ahora
from
la
now
lengua y los
on.
puños
Have your
quietecitos.
fun, but
Diviértete,
don't
pero
beat
no
the
pegues a
wedding
nadie en la
guests.
boda.
With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess.
Tú has
You do
metido
the
la pato.
explaining.
Tú das las explicaciones.
All right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Estoy desentrenado.
A hazard of the trade, my love. I'm clearly a bit out of practice. But point out the next young miss, and I will gladly prove I...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, all right? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine.
Vale.
I
Supongo que
suppose
tienes
you're
razón.
right.
Vamos, pues.
Come then. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani.
Mira,
I'll
Shani.
manage fine
Las
alone.
arreglaré bien solo.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple and give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely band with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song, we don't sing to be
Tradiciones de seguramente del centro de Europa. Voy a buscarlo con Google, a ver cuál es la ceremonia del gorro que es.
What's the groom a thinking? A storm upon his brow. Must be second guessing if you'll get that cow. You'll get the cow, lad, the bull, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry, 'tis your wedding day.
Esto de lo de los ramos de flores es parecido a la costumbre de tirar el ramo. ¿Qué coño está haciendo? ¿Pero será animal? Qué bestia es, tío.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Sí, supongo.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull as dirt, but good. A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing...
Will you stop?
¿Quieres parar ya?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter.
Quizá,
It's
da
past
igual.
midnight.
Es más de
Time for you
medianoche.
to go back to the
Hora de que
crypt.
vuelvas a la cripta.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think
Muy
I'll put them
encantadora
away
que
for
sea,
now.
creo que me la voy a quedar un rato.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
No lo
I
tortures.
promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Será necesario ser tan cabrón.
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
¿Cómo es posible que tú conozcas
Shani,
eso?
darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Me gustaría quedarme un rato contigo.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A Witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
No le he dado la respuesta buena.
There it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
¿Tú la entiendes?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank
Prefiero
you.
arreglarme
She
sin tu consejo,
cares for
gracias.
you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Looked like it would rain, and here it is.
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up? Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
The rain smells like piss in this town.
Berry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. Might enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
Buena pregunta. Tengo mis dudas, ¿eh? No sé si llevar de licor o flores. ¿Ustedes qué haríais? Yo estoy mirando aquí a ver qué es lo que te aconseja. Vamos a llevarle la botella.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Teníamos 3 opciones.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so
Nos
rarely.
vemos tan pocas veces. No creo que puede esperar hasta mañana.
Seemed to like the Rowan. Thought you might want to try
He
it
pensado
out.
que tal vez disfrutarías con esto.
Well, I like to make necklaces out of the berries, but guess I am curious how this will taste.
Wedding's still in full swing, but
No, bueno,
your
está todo apogeo,
face,
pero
I'd say you were at a funeral.
esto parece un funeral
Why
para
so
ti.
sad?
¿Por qué estás tan
Sad?
triste?
Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
¿Me tienes a mí?
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it.
No entiendo.
And yeah, could never be there for you
No
every
podría
day.
estar a tu lado todos los días.
But I am happy
Pero
to see
siempre
you
me alegra de
always.
verte.
And today, I'm all yours.
Well, in that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight.
Por esta
May
noche.
the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our minstrels. Horribly off-key.
Let's go for a walk.
Demos un paseíto.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
Ha estado bien.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something.
Tu vida de algo.
There was also a
También hubo un
kiss.
beso.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but
Voluntad
my
suya,
body
seguro.
felt
Pero el cuerpo
everything.
mío.
Reminded me of the old
Me
times.
recordó viejos tiempos.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long
La
forgotten,
epidemia
sure,
hace tiempo
but the romantic
que
bits
está
of that
olvidada,
adventure,
pero no pienso olvidar el momento
don't plan to forget
romántico de
those.
aquella aventura.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old buckets. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his
El padre del novio y
son-in-law.
su yerno.
Stiff at
Al
first, but
principio
at a
siempre
drink and
extenso.
they bond or
Pero dale
slap
de
each
beber y
other
se hacen
silly.
amigos. O sea, festean hasta el
I
final.
was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Por la diferencia de riqueza.
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other,
Está
though.
claro que se quieren.
Parents usually
Los
give
padres
in if
suelen
that's
ceder
the
en estos
case.
casos.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
¿Qué quiere decir con inadecuado?
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home
¿Solo has
fiddlers,
llevado a casa
jugglers, and
violinistas,
witchers.
malabaristas y brujos?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is
¿Qué de
there?
malo en ello?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani.
Se viene
It's
salseo,
the
señores.
13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You
Por
did
siglo
that.
XIII,
I'm sure
cuidado.
your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
De verdad.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Te prefiero a ti.
I wasn't in the mood. Would have resisted, tried to regain control.
I think he would have seized the opportunity.
I don't need opportunities
No
like that.
tengo esa clase de
Changed his
opiniones.
style.
Let's say I've grown
Digamos que ahora
choosy.
soy más
You say
selectivo.
that as if you've already picked.
'Cause I have.
¿Sí?
Guess who?
¿Adivina quién?
Ooh, gorgeous.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
Sí, es una buena
That I
pregunta.
cannot tell you.
Only one way to find
Hay
out.
una manera de averiguarlo.
So, how'd it compare?
Mejor con diferencia.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do
Corrígeme si me
believe
equivoco, pero
Vladimir
creo que
was
Vladimir
after
buscaba
more
algo
than a
más con
kiss.
beso. De hecho, lo
Said so
dijo
openly, in fact.
abiertamente.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right.
Tiene
Can
razón.
save a lot of
Puede
time.
ahorrar mucho tiempo.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Un beso no es suficiente para
Promised you
saciarme.
this night. Aim to keep my word. And I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
Rats. Pier's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
Tengo la impresión de que está a punto de quedarse libre.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Soy clarividente.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to
Es una
waste.
lástima desperdiciarla.
Besides, We leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
Tienes razón. Ahora que vaciarla.
You're the medic. Recommendation? Hey, leave some for me.
We need to drink fast, before they catch us. Come on, let's hide.
Es verdad que buscan una forma más rara esta gente de enrollarse.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
Tendría que volar para llegar allí.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake. What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
Lo que se suele hacer en la luna. Otro vídeo más que no monetizo, señores. Es que este de Witcher 3 es muy salvaje para ciertas cosas. No, me saldrá el cartelito amarillo o el rojo directamente. Depende de cómo pillan a los americanos.
Sorry.
Was it that bad?
¿Tan mal
Or have you
estado?
developed an allergy for
Pues
me?
que ahora te doy
I
alergia.
had too much to drink.
Awake already?
For a while
Despierta.
now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
27
Keeping
cicatrices
count.
de la última vez. ¿Llevas la cuenta?
I do that sometimes.
Did we make it to the moon?
¿Hemos llegado a la luna o no?
Forgotten already?
No.
No.
Not the sort of thing
No
you
es algo que
forget.
se olvide fácilmente.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
Parece que querrías.
No,
Ah,
I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shani, wait.
Shani,
Before you
espera.
go, need to ask you a favor.
¿Podría pedirte un
Yes.
favor?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his
Sí.
story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it?
¿Puedes
See if you
investigar
can
a
learn
Olgierd por mí?
something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be
Gracias.
seeing you.
Nos
Yes.
vemos.
See you later, Geralt.
Esto es lo que se suele denominar una noche, maricón. Mejor dejarlo ahí, ¿vale? Y que quede aquí como algo que tiene que quedar aquí, porque si no se puede buscar un lío aquí. Mi amigo el brujo. Dentro de los personajes, no sé si en la historia es que viene como los personajes, creo. Personajes aquí. Está la abuelita, el ermitaño, ¿verdad? Ahora, Vilna. Serin. Tili, la nigromancia. El fantasma del árbol. Vale, Felicia Cori. Fringira, esta es Fringira de Vigo. No lo que aparece en Netflix, ¿vale? ¿Qué más tenemos por aquí? Que estoy buscando precisamente las últimas anotaciones de cada uno de los personajes. Irina Reinhardt. Esta es la del teatro. Luisa Lavalette. Vale. Margarita. Esta es otra hechicera. Filipa Earhart. Muy diferente a la Filipa que... Mira la historia de Filipa, ¿eh? Priscila. Y aquí tenemos a Shani, vale. Vale, nos aburrió. No sé de esto, sino que a pesar de que Shani parecía encantada con el rumbo del acontecimiento, a la brisa de la mañana mudó su estado de ánimo y comenzó a reflexionar. Se despidió de ella explicándole que tenía que pensar detenidamente en lo que acababa de suceder. Shani. ¿Y dónde está Tris, tío? Aquí está Jennifer, por ejemplo. Es verdad que dice que te he encontrado por lo que deseas. Y aquí está Ciri. La historia de Ciri es buenísima. Un día de esto deberíamos de... Bueno, Keira. Y aquí está, Tris. Muy diferente también el personaje, ¿eh? Muy diferente. Bueno, vamos a finalizar el episodio aquí, ¿vale? Si os parece bien. Ahora iremos a informar a Orgie de que ha completado la primera de las tareas, de que hemos completado la primera tarea, y tendremos que ir a la sala de subasta por la segunda de las tareas, que tiene WhatsApp, ¿sabes? Creo que queda una opción de romance nada más en todo el juego, que es en el siguiente DLC. Y es la más forzada de todas, porque este, dentro de lo que cabe, es un personaje que en las novelas ha tenido, digamos, relación con él y demás, y no solamente en las novelas, sino también en el videojuego, en el primero. Pero el otro es bastante forzaete. Además, muy raro. Vamos, ya os lo enseñaré si me sale, porque la verdad es que no es difícil de sacar. Con lo cual supongo que sí que podremos hacerlo. Pero eso será pues cuando llegue. Que eso será casi al final ya. Cuando estemos casi a punto de terminarnos el juego. Prácticamente al final del todo. Y luego tendremos una última escena ya al final del todo con Trish. A modo de despedida. Que no conlleva nada extraño. Solamente es una conversación y un paseíto. Pero que ya cierra, digamos. Es como que el brujo ahí sienta la cabeza definitivamente, ¿no? Pero eso también lo veréis al final de todo nuestro gameplay, al final del todo. En fin, yo lo dejo todo aquí. Muchísimas gracias por haberme seguido en este gameplay. Nos volveremos a ver pues, cuando vuelva a tocar The Witcher, dentro de un tiempo. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.